Test, test. Let me see here. Test, test. Test, 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 test. Okay, cool. Test, test, test. Let me see if anybody's going to show up. I'm not doing the Moon Boy, all these extravagant Moon Boy counts. Likes me anymore. It looks like. Give you 5 minutes. Probably too short a notice for you guys, huh? This is too short a notice for you guys. Volatility on Bitcoin is the lowest it's ever been, guys. So could see a spike probably this week in Bitcoin. See that? Lowest it's ever been. Sound is not working? Hold on, let me double check. Test. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Test. It works now for you? I can't get it to work on. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. I had my YouTube thing on pause. I had it on pause. All right, just you and me, smooth operator. See the volatility on Bitcoin is the lowest it's ever been. See that? So Bitcoin. So with Bitcoin right now, it might spike a little bit. It might spike a little bit in this area on Monday or Tuesday. And we might be in this area until the 20th or the 20th of August and get a shot up potentially to 30,600, maybe 31,000. Or it could just shoot straight up to 32. So next week we'll decide everything. What do you mean? I'm not worried about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going up and to the right, man. It's a topping. This is going to be a multi-month topping process on Bitcoin. It's going to be a grind, in my opinion, for probably it could go all the way up to February, January, February, even March, in my opinion. Bitcoin might only reach 36K. I mean, I hope it doesn't. I hope it goes to 40, but we will see when we get there. So I still think there could be a little bit of a mini, like FOMO wave a little bit at the end. Yeah, a little bit of a FOMO wave. I think FOMO wave. I mean, the fib targets are still at 43K, max fib at 43K. Those fib targets usually on the weekly are pretty accurate, man. Those weekly fibs are pretty accurate. When you go to a weekly chart. Right here. They haven't changed. They updated. Yeah, they're updated. They'll update again later tonight. And if there's a change, they'll move. But you know, that 43 is the peak. That's 43K. So I think it's going to be like this. This is what I think is going to happen with Bitcoin. I think we might get like play in this area. We might get a shot up to like say 32 and then play in this area some more. And then another shot like maybe 33. And then it's going to go into a 30-day correction, maybe 45, however long this will take. And it'll be like a back test to this support. And then there could be a FOMO shot to 36, maybe even 38. Something like that is what, excuse me, is what I think could happen. Or it might reverse. Maybe this will be the shot, and I'll come back over here and shot like that. It just kind of depends. I'm long on Bitcoin. I'm long on Bitcoin. I mean, like, Bitcoin is gonna go up, and it's just gonna be a grind, in my opinion, what I think is gonna happen. So, but a skyrocket, I was, um, that it would be stronger than it is, but the momentum is slowing up in Bitcoin big time. So from this peak to this peak, you do have bearish divergence, but the thing is that a lot of people are going with this on Bitcoin. This is like a fifth wave, so you could go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the problem is this wave right here in the middle. Okay, you see this wave in the middle, and then you see this wave and this wave. They're kind of like these kind of go together, but this one in the middle. So more than likely, this whole thing was some sort of structure, five-wave move right here. From this peak from down here, November up to here, and now it corrected that, and now it's in another one. I think it's an ABC swing. We're not going to know until it finishes. That's why, I mean, I don't mind projecting with Elliott waves, but Elliott waves, man, just change so much, and with crypto, man, it's so much different, and it's very difficult to do that. But I'll tell you this is not going to be a third wave. It might be a third wave of a C wave in here of some sorts, but it's not one, these uber bullish counts that people have right here. So they're going like 1, 2, 1, 2, and this is 1, 2. If this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, this thing is going to freaking go. It will go to 100K if that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It should, because it's got to do. If it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, it's got the 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, and then 5, 5, 5 to do. And it'll be way up there. It'll be way up there, like 60K. I would say 55, 60, 70K would be no problem if that's the case. How many people are here? How many people are here? Just like it looks like a movie, man. What happened to you, dude? What's going on there, man? I hope your profit at that peak. on Bitcoin Cash. See, I thought you were trading Bitcoin Cash. I didn't know you were like a mega bull on this thing. The Bitcoin Cash here, guys. So let's see. It's down here on the weekly. Look what it did, man. Look what it did, man. It went up and tested that 200 simple moving average. But if you bought it down here and got it up there, I mean, like that was like a good move for Bitcoin Cash. I think you're looking at a flat, man. I think Bitcoin Cash did a flat. You know, I think it did some sort of flat through here. Yeah, 3, 3, 5. It's like this. 3, 3, boom. So, and if that is a flat, then it's gonna go like this for a while, and then maybe somewhere in the future there'll be another pump over here, like um, maybe something like this will be over here up to there's there are fib targets, 400 some dollars in there, I think on the daily. I bet that's what it's picking up. You see these fib targets way up here? 489 and 572. So it might be like over here for some period of time coming down, and it might be telling you that there's a shot over here in the future for Bitcoin Cash. I only trade BTC. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good way to be. I went to primarily trading only Bitcoin right now too. Doing some other smaller trades and some altcoins. Um, you know, so hey, what's up, Al? How you doing, man? Let's see here. You're right. I'm mega bull on BCH. It's my favorite coin. I take it very serious. I don't trade it. Yeah, I don't understand, man. What makes you want to be so bullish on it? I don't get it, man. You up all weekly chart. Doing good, man. That's good. I know I didn't make an announcement the day before on the live stream, so not many people are going to show up. Probably just like only 10 people or 5 people or 6 people or something are going to show up, but that's okay. I'm okay with that, guys. So Bitcoin Cash, maybe in the future, sometimes it's like 500 bucks, 600 bucks. I just don't understand why you're so mega bullish on this coin, man. I don't get it. That has me stumped. Has me stumped, man. So anyhow, go over to the shares. I'm going to go over here to Cardano, guys. All right. These Cardano maxis, man, are something else, man. I give any coin credit for community in a strong community, but the reality is that Cardano right now, man, is flirting with this long-term trend line. Okay, you see this long-term trend line over here, starting back in March of 20. Okay, it's flirting with this one, and here it has a touch. And on Cardano, it came down, get went up above it, and now it's back down. Algos are suggesting, let me be unbiased and try to get a bullish situation for Cardano. I can't find it. Not now. I can't find it. So here's the deal with if I was going to do Cardano, I would be looking for this section over here back up to 30 cents, maybe 31 cents. there could be a shot over here to that 200 simple moving average, but I would be doing this trade. This is the trade on Cardano. It is like 40, 50% drop from 30 cents back down to 15, 16, 17 cents or something like that. That's the reality of it. That's going to be the trade. So this will be the time, right? If you think about this on Cardano on for Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin's in this area. It kind of looks like Bitcoin a little bit, and we're expecting Bitcoin to trend up. Bitcoin is in a trend up to I think the middle of the end of September, maybe the beginning of October, and then this will be Cardano's area, and by that time, you guys Cardano on the back of the trend line. You guys can deny that. If Cardano comes down here and does a back test on this trend line and does it, it's going to go to 15 cents. It's going to go to 15 cents. It's not time to buy Cardano. This is too much of a risky zone for Cardano. Unless it bounces along here and gets up to the box. But even then, it's going to have 100 SMA as resistance. So, I mean, like, I can't find anything bullish about Cardano. Like, nothing. To me, it's setting up for a short trade. A 30, 40, 50% drop. And if you do like a 5x, 5x leverage trade, you're looking at going into start of let's say October or November. I go over here. Let's go to let me put Bitcoin chart up. So I just guys, I don't. I think it could round trip. I think it could round trip, guys. You guys can hear me okay? I'm your Digibyte. Yeah, I got to check Digibyte. We found tons of breaking up in the feed audio. Do you? I wonder what the problem is with my check it out. Test test. Hold on. Test test. Hold on. Can you how's it coming in now, Al? So it's crap, basically. You say it sounds good now. Basically. I can't figure out for the life of me what the hell's wrong with this system when I do a live stream. I'm checking all different settings. I'm doing all kinds of things, man, and I don't get it. So I don't get it. Anyhow, let me go over here. I'll show you guys. Show this tab instead. Can you guys see that? Look at that, man. I made a nice hat. Love it. Kill it at crypto. You guys don't have to buy one, man. These hats are like a total freaking ripoff, man. $31.99 for a hat. I got to go in and check that price. That's what they automatically put in there. But that's a pretty cool hat, man. You see? Pretty decent hat, man. And then let's see another color. There's that color, burgundy, I guess you would say. So pretty cool. Back onto Bitcoin. So I'm going to a weekly chart, guys. Weekly chart. So I'm in this area. Okay. I think this area is going to be good for a long trade. the thing is, I don't know if it's going to go sideways and do a shot up and then go sideways again. That's what I'm thinking it's going to do. That's what it's done in the past, or is it just going to grind up there? Um, I'm thinking it might do a shot on Bitcoin just because over here it looks like it wants to do a shot. I don't see Bitcoin, doing a shot, coming back down, and then grinding, right? And then come back down and then do a shot. That doesn't seem right. So I think it's going to do a shot, guy. It might come back around too on Bitcoin. If you want to get into something here with Bitcoin, guys, um, you might get a lucky entry at 28.7, 28.7, guys. So I show you the algos too, guys. The algos underneath, all right? How's it sound? How does it sound everything right now? Make a black shirt too. Yeah, man, I got to change these logo things around, man. I'll make a black shirt. But these logos that I got, and there's something going on where I put on the black shirt and the logos don't come out right when I present them. They would come out right if you bought the shirt, but if you look at the shirt on the screen, on the internet, and you're like, "What the hell's wrong with this freaking shirt?" Nobody would buy it. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So here's the deal with Bitcoin. Okay, here's the deal with Bitcoin on the weekly algos. Okay, so there's a shot. You see that one? That's for the 9 period moving average. There's a shot there. This one down here is bottoming, getting ready to go up. Okay, and then this one is getting ready to do a shot. So these weekly algos doesn't mean it's going to do a shot like in 4 hours or 2 hours. But if this algo is projecting a shot, so you're saying a shot and then sideways, a shot and it's going to correct. So somewhere along the lines, Bitcoin is more than likely going to do it's just going to go sideways, and people are going to go, "Oh man, Bitcoin is so boring. It's so boring," and then boom, it's going to go like that. And then go sideways again. That's what it's going to do. That's it's better now. Sound is good. Now, hold on, man. Let me go to my settings and let me do standard definition. Let me see if that changes anything. Okay. All right. Maybe a video. I've been playing with the settings. I don't get that. These things sounds good now. What the hell's wrong with the system when I do a live different settings? I'm doing all right, guys. So how's it sound now, man? You just lock up again in a huge smile. Oh yeah, it's because I switched to lower resolution on the screen or resolution. So anyhow, up, and then you go to the daily. I know you guys can't really see this, you might not understand it, but I'm telling you, Bitcoin, unless some sort of gray swan event comes along and does something drastic, like that could happen. More than likely, Bitcoin is going to be going up, guys. Okay, it's going to go up, and it looks like be up 31.5, and then this section come up to over here, it go up to like 32. So, guys, going out to yeah, it's like everything is so sluggish right now. I wonder what is going on with this live stream. do a StreamYard maybe? Something like that? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Live stream computer? What's up, Julius? What's going on, man? We in for a rough ride. Yeah, man. I got to figure out this live stream stuff, man, and figure out what's going on. I don't think it'd be the internet connection, maybe. It could be. I don't know, man. But my internet speed is fast. So anyhow, on Bitcoin, guys, I think it's gonna do. I'm still kind of like, these boring times in Bitcoin really wear you out. So what happens? You think, oh, it's never gonna do anything. It's never gonna do anything, and then all of a sudden, it's gonna do a shot, and then it's gonna go sideways. But I'll tell you right now, guys. At the end of October or end of September, beginning of October will be the time to exit on Bitcoin, according to the algos. I can't narrow it down like the day or anything, but I can get pretty like within a week. It seems like it's gonna be right around the end of September, maybe the beginning of October. So, all right, guys. This other one too, guys. I want to go over this one and show you guys this. All right, you guys see that? Okay. You guys see DeFi Llama stablecoin? There's no money going into the altcoins, guys. Look at this. Stablecoin market cap down, 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 down. Stablecoin, PBL. It's just going down, guys. There's no money going into the altcoins. There's no money going into crypto. No money going into crypto. Interest in crypto is at all-time low. Look at Google Trends. Um, it's not looking promising for the start of a bull run at all, in my opinion. So go back to this. You guys see the okay, cool. TA on Dogecoin. Yeah, I'll check out Dogecoin, man. Something's going on with Dogecoin. Um, Trying to figure that out. I think it's just pumping. Let me go to that. Check it out real quick, guys. Dogecoin. I think I can get a weekly. All right, man. You can see that on a weekly, guys. Um, this wave on Dogecoin right here. You see this wave, guys? This is probably became a predictor wave, and Dogecoin is trending down. Um, it's not looking good for Dogecoin. Dogecoin needs to hold this 5 cent area. It needs to hold that 5 cents. If Dogecoin, this 5 cents and 4 cent area, it needs to hold that area. Okay. So the issue is though with Dogecoin, if it does hold that area, that'll be strong for Dogecoin. Particularly if Bitcoin rolls over and Ethereum rolls over. If Dogecoin can hold that, that's like really good for Dogecoin. But it's going to be tested, guys. This Dogecoin, if Ethereum is topping in a process, in my opinion, up to November, maybe December of 23, and Bitcoin is going up to maybe January, February 24, and these assets roll over into a wave two or whatever you want to call it, continuation of the bear market. Nobody knows exactly what's going to be going on then. I do know this. There will be a correction. There will be a correction. You can be assured of that. And when Bitcoin rolls over, those candles, those will be probably some pretty long red candles. And when it happens with Doge, you want to see if Doge is going to hang on to this 4 or 5 cent area, guys. But it looks like Doge is in a bounce or is bouncy. It's bouncing, corrective bounce. It like trades 5 cents up to that. But this right here with Doge, this move that I made in the middle, you can see it. It looks like it turned out to be a flat. You see three-wave move and a three-wave move, and it rocketed up just like that, guys. So Dogecoin needs to hold on to the 4 or 5 area. Um, could there be some pumps with it? I think it could come down and pump back up to the 200 SMA. There's some targets right here. You see these weekly targets? So, like, you have targets at 9 cents, you have targets at 11 and as high as 12 cents. So Dogecoin could come down. This is all. I don't think it's going to get to 12 cents, but it could do another one of these. So I don't know. Maybe Elon talks about Doge or something happens with Doge or a bunch of media events. And you can do a move like that. And I would say if Doge does that, I would definitely take that exit. I wouldn't. I wouldn't be. I mean, it's a meme coin, but frankly, Dogecoin's chart, Dogecoin's chart is like better than a lot of other coin charts, guys. Uh, Start here, 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 and then looks a lot better. But that's my concern with Dogecoin, guys. It's what's going to happen with it when Bitcoin and Ethereum roll over, guys. When is it going to happen? Hey, I'm thinking like beginning of the year, being processed, something like that. With actually the ultimate test for Doge is right here. That little spot right there. It'd be 0.041 cents. It holds on to that area, point, guys. Um, I was looking at Doge and I was thinking maybe it could have gone bullish. You could get you could say 1, 2, 3. Obviously, we now know it's a connector wave. This is a connector wave on Doge. So what a connector wave is, guys, like it connects a leg. So like you have a B, C. You have an A leg and a B leg and a C leg. The B wave connects the A and the C. So this is a wave. Doge. So this is whatever you want to call this. This is wave move or WXY, whatever. Right here. That ends up being a connector wave, and then now it's going to be doing whatever it needs to do over here, and then this is your leg. This in the middle is connecting this leg to this leg. That's how that works. So it ended up being a connector wave. Connector waves can be very, very bullish and deceptive. People think that they go bullish. They trick me. They trick me all the time, guys. They can trick you. So middle of next year, Elon will pump Doge to Marge. Yeah. Have you applied the algos to KAS? Yeah, Julius, I've done that. I went on to that. The thing is the problem with Caspa is that it doesn't have a lot of time. So, but the algos on the shorter time frame saying Caspa is peaking out. It's peaking out, going into a correction. Now, whether Caspa is done a whole cycle and needs to correct the whole cycle, it's can't really tell yet. It might just come down in a 60-day correction and continue on a trend again and go back up. So just don't know yet. But if Bitcoin and Ethereum are in a topping process. Caspa is another one that's going to get tested. I mean, look, if you got into Caspa way down at the bottom when I said to get in, you should be selling at a 10x at a minimum. You should be selling at a 10x at a minimum. And that's pretty good. Most people in crypto have not made a 10x. No way. There's a guy that posted on Twitter, said he made all this money on Sandbox and bought it at 6 cents in 2023. Sandbox has never been at 6 cents in 2023. I knew he was full of crap once he saw that. I pay attention to Sandbox. It was never at 6 cents in 2023. So, TA on eGold, Tech World, TA on eGold. All right, let me check it out, guys. eGold. I'm just going to give you guys basic technical analysis on it. Here's eGold's chart. Okay, just looking at the chart, guys, on the weekly. For let me take off these fair value gaps. Just looking at the chart on the weekly. Okay, so just to give you my take on it, somebody would say, "Hey, Greg, what do you think about eGold?" Right? I go, "Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Let me go look at the chart and investigate it a little bit." I would look at this, I'd be like, green wave, clean waves, and then this. That's not looking that I'd be like, what's going on? My first instinct would be to think, wait a second, what is going on with eGold, right? That's undeniable, guys. Think about that, right? Okay. Clean market. Clean waves means good things happening in the future. So now it's down over here. Going on the moving averages. See the moving averages right now? You have the 9 to 21. It doesn't have the 200 because it's only been around for a couple years, okay, on the weekly. But you have the 9 and the 21 and the 40, and it's in the bear setup, okay? It's a bear setup, and it's having a very difficult time on the weekly to recapture this 9. You want to see this 9 on the weekly down here and get up above both those. You want to see railroad tracks start forming on eGold over here like this, right? The 9's above everything. So bullish, bullish, bullish. And now over here it's bearish. And according to the weekly chart on eGold, it doesn't look like it really wants to do anything anytime soon, guys. Okay, so let me go to a shorter time frames here. What we got? Same thing. Here's the way chart. Okay, railroad track. The railroad track. Back up, not back down. On the daily, guys, look at it. Okay. All right. So it needs to okay. The first step is that 200 SMA and stay above. Okay. Otherwise, it's in a bear setup. These SMAs on top are like weights on top of the asset. Okay. So there's pressure. You get selling pressure and you get buying pressure. When these moving averages are on top, it's like the thing is like holding a freaking weight above its head and trying to go up, and it can't do it, right? Until it finds a bottom. So you can see with eGold, test to the 200, test to the 200, came back down, test to the 200, and now it's getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. Okay. Um, my take on it, if you want to go long on eGold, which is a good coin, last time I looked at it, it has limited supply. I think it has low inflation, if I remember correctly. That's why I was interested in it. And these coins have low inflation, limited supply. They're really, really good for serious pumpage in a bull market. But you got to wait for it to bottom out. You got to wait for this thing to bottom out, guys. And it doesn't look like it wants to do it. Looks like you got a little bit of a wait. So go long on Eagle, not long term. You can trade it. You can trade it. So I traded it in here. I was I was playing with it here. Uh, I was kind of getting disappointed with the trade because I think I traded this section on Eagle over here, and I got in this section, and it popped up here, and I rode through this, and I was like, "Oh, geez, what is it doing?" Here we are sideways, and it just went up to right here. So if you think about this, this was the crap. The end of this trade was crap because it was like 3, 4, almost a month on eGold to go from basically 7 up to $65. And I'm like, that was a waste of my time, right? I mean, well, I made it here, and then I made a little bit more here, and then I got out of this. But I was like, you know what? I'm not messing with eGold anymore, man. It's a big disappointment. So, and as time went on with eGold, it came back down here, and then it popped out of the rising wedge. It didn't break the previous high, and I was like, it's bearish. So I hope that helps, man. Does that help on eGold? Sorry, I'm not more bullish for you, man. But like, look, I got to give you the reality crypto show. Something's going on. Let me check out my. You guys see that? Look at that. Are you guys saying? Hey, can you guys get up? Make sure that you love eGold. Everything coming through okay on the electric? You love eGold. Yeah. Okay. All right. No problem. Tech world. So yeah, I have to. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Just you have to wait for Eagle to bottom out. A lot of these coins, you can start finding out, guys, that they have not bottomed out. You are in a relief bounce, contrary to pop. Let's go over. Hey, I'll show you a root coin. We'll go over rune coin. I'll show you rune coin, guys. It's obvious rune coins in a. All right, I'll show you. I'll show you how you can tell rune coins in a relief bounce. Come over here, it. Okay. First off, oh yeah, I still have the RSI. Okay. I'll show you how room coins in a relief bounce on the daily. Right there, guys. See how high that RSI is? It went all the way up to 88, 86, 87, right here. And you just take your trend there to there. Okay. You see, this is higher. Okay. And it could come up some more, guys. You see how this point to this point on the daily is higher, but it's lower down here. So what that's telling you in this RSI down here on the daily is that it's relief bouncing up and coming it to play around up here, and then it's going to come back down. Okay. And then on Coin on the daily, it's actually a pretty good little bounce for it. It's up above the 200 SMA. Okay. up above this 200 SMA, what it's done. Get up above it a little bit, play around, come back down, come up above it, come back down. It's a bearish trend on Bitcoin, guys. It's bear up, back up, play up, down, come back down here, up, play around here above 200 for a little while, to come back down to probably 50 or 60 cents on Runecoin, guys. So if you're in Rune, you should be taking profits now, not tomorrow. I would take profits now on Runecoin. It's a pretty good move for a relief bounce, guys, especially now. Especially now for Rune. That's you got that wick that's 55%. Let's say reasonably you entered in at 93 cents. 93 cents. Yeah, you could say right, you waited for it. So you're at 45%. Okay. So it could be up here for a little while and then play in this area, and it might come back down and then have a test of this and come back down in that section. Okay. Let me go to a longer time frame algos. You can see right there the 2-day algo looks like it was projecting for a test of the 200 SMA. Check the fib targets on Runecoin right now. Yeah, there you go, right there. You see that? It's at the top. It's at the top, telling you $1.42, and it could make it actually up to 151 or 152, 153. So if you're in Rune, $1.52, go over to the exchange, put your limit order in. Put your limit order in because it might just go up there for a second and touch it. Okay? So it's a relief bounce. It's a relief bounce. Oh, there's fibs over here too. It's probably checking these fibs out. So I don't know, man. It might sneak out of there. It might sneak out of there. Okay. Audio is lagging once again. Everything okay with running through? Like, I don't understand it, man. I make a video on YouTube and it comes out just fine, but I go to a live stream and it doesn't work. So is there like resources I'm like not checking for a live stream that something's going on here? Go to settings, camera, HD. I'm checking out everything on here, man. It just seems like to me um, it should be good. So, all right, guys. But so that's how you know point and relief. Okay. So I think Rune Coin is going to be going to 60 cents, guys, after this is over with on Rune Coin. So if you're in a long trade on Rune, up 50, 60%, and then you could come back down 60% on Rune Coin, which is, if you do that, that's a boss move, man. You are a predator. If you play that run and then you flip and then you play at 60% back down, that that is a boss move. That's a boss move right there, guys. You could claim credit. You could say, yeah, I am the crap. Went up 60% on Rune and I shorted at 60% on Rune. Now, mind you, man, on a 5x leverage on one of these moves, 5x leverage on Rune right now, let's say 60%, that's like 3% on 5x. They do another 5x down on Rune for 60. So you got a 3x and 3x. So you could take $1,000, turn it into 3K. And if you want to be ballsy, take all of that and take $3,000 and turn it into 9K as an example. But I probably wouldn't recommend that. Like, I wouldn't take your whole bag of 3, do it in there. I would just do the 1,000 again, right? So, you know what I'm saying? But if you wanted to go ballsy, risk it for the biscuit type move, you can do that. CTO Larson loved the Rune Coin. Yeah, you know what the problem is with Rune Coin is that here, I'll show you. Hold on, let me find the. I got to go to the full chart. I'll show you the problem with Rune Coin. I'm going to. Can you guys see my chart? I'm on Coin Trader Pro. Four chain rune USD, the coin prep. That's a wrong section. Hold on for a second, guys. Coin market cap to $1. Okay, here's green coin. I'll make it to a weekly chart and put on log. So here's the issue with Rune Coin is this freaking thing, man. It started way down here and it went on a massive, massive freaking run. I mean, this thing is huge, guys. This is massive. Like this right here is what we're all waiting for on the next run. We want to be in a coin in the next bull run into this something like that. Okay. That right there is 131,000%. That's not even from the top to the bottom. So no wonder why CTO Larson. Yeah, $1,000 turns into 131K on that run. I mean, imagine you put in 10K, man, down here somewhere, even right here, made you a millionaire. But the issue with Rune is just the amount of time that it took, guys. The amount of time right here, 588 days to do that leg, and now it's over here in this section. I think it's got to spend a lot more time over here and get down a lot more and correct this leg over here, guys. Unfortunately, I think is what's going on. So you could have, as an example, this leg took 588 days. The leg over here, the correction over here, would be 3 times as long as this leg. So if it's up 588 days, you could have a 1,500-day correction over here. Don't think it can't happen. It very well can happen. Look at Litecoin, guys. Litecoin went up into a massive wave, and look at it now. Look what it's doing. It's going sideways. So that's what I think is going to be going on. And so far, my ultimate target, I thought that it should come to, guys, is right here. It should really come back down to there. And it's taking its sweet time to get down there. It should be down at 34 cents. It should be down to this way. Okay. Before you even start considering, hey, is you ready to go? So you got a wave here. It looks like you have a wave here. So I would say, here's your flat move. Okay. I remember being in Rune over here when this happened. Rune went through this section right here. Everybody loved Rune. And then the flat on Rune right here. You can see it up, back down, flat. And now it looks like it's in some this is tough. 1, 2. Yeah, I would have to investigate this more. But what the heck is it doing? I don't know. Something like that. But you have this move. This is a flat. Here's a flat. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it's connecting another one, and then it wants to go back down like that. So you see what I'm saying with you? What are you talking about? Got the whole story of these coins? Yeah, you have to look at the whole chart. There's a guy I was talking to on Twitter, and he's like talking about like this is what the coin's gonna do. I was like, dude, you got to use the whole chart. You have to use the whole chart to go verify it, just because the beginning of the asset can affect the where it is in the movement. Continuing to go up. So like, what's a good example of that? Like, you know, I can't think of an example of that, but you want to check the whole chart. Just if you want to check the whole chart and then go down. Like you check the most that you can, and then you go over time frame. So you want to go, if you can, you want to start with a monthly chart, and then go to a weekly chart, and then go to the day, and go like that. Okay. I hope that makes sense. You should do that with all your assets, but you can see that Rune. I don't say Rune doing anything. It actually could, literally, guys. I'm not joking. It could be stuck in that area for 3 years. It's a very good. You have pumps. You'll have pumps in there, right? You'll have pumps in there like it's doing right now. But I don't think it's found a bottom, guys. I don't think unicorn's found a bottom. Let me check. Do I got RSI? Let me put indicators on. See what the RSI is saying. It's a weekly RSI. Um, so that section. Oh, so Rune is connecting in there. It looks like Rune is connecting. This is tough. Rune's a tricky one. So there's your ABC. Okay. So here, I'll show you. I'll show you what this thing is doing. It's very, very complex, in my opinion, guys. So let me go back. Um, let me see here. So you have a flat move up top, and then you have a connector wave here, and it looks like this may be an ABC section right here on Rune that it did. Okay. Because in this section is where it broke the RSI on the weekly. So this section over here is maybe goes up some more possibly. I don't think so, but this section is the connector, another connector it looks like. Okay. And then if you look at this weekly, guys, on the RSI, look at that weekly RSI. So it's way down here, and you see the RSI is way above this section up here. And more than likely in this section on Rune, you're looking at some type of connector wave, which means it could be into an extended correction, guys. So what you would have to do is go like this, man. It's going to be crazy, but it would be like, here's your flat, here's your complex correction right here. That's your complex correction. There's your W. Wherever this thing's going to end up, and now it needs to do a Y. And then within this whole thing, your WXY. That's probably what it's doing, guys. So here's your W, that's your X, and that's your Y. That's your three-wave swing right here. Your three-wave swing is over here, and then it needs to do another three-wave over here. More than likely, guys. But yeah, it could be in a correction, and it doesn't necessarily mean it has to go deep. It just might hang out right here, guys, right? You know? But the thing is that do you want to be hanging around with Moon Coin for all this time, not making any money, right? So that's why you want to get the whole chart. That right there is why you want to get the whole chart on Room Coin, guys. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Is best site to find all data of all charts? Yes, yes. Usually, 99% of the time, 99% of the time, it is good. But I found a couple times that Career Pro has been wrong because I assumed that it had all the data on one chart. I can't remember what it was exactly. So, like total two, come here to total two, guys. Total market cap. Where's total two? I want total two. How do I find this one on CoinTrade Pro? Market cap, total. I forgot how to find the total two market cap. So the total two market cap is missing a leg on in this section. Hold on for a second, guys. Let me come back over. You guys see Rune. So the total market cap, I found it on CoinTrader Pro. If you come here to the total market cap, total two, I think. And go to a weekly chart. I'll show you guys. Yeah, right here. So in this section on total two, there's a leg. There's a leg that is here. Okay. And if you just have this data and you don't have this right here, it changes your whole thing. But you got to go all find the data. So now you got a wave one and a wave two, right? A wave one and a wave two. So the next one is wave three. I think it's safe to assume that's probably a wave three, right? And you're over here. Did total two complete the whole wave sequence? It could have, guys. The algos were saying it could have. That's not cool. That's not cool. So you come here to the data on the RSI. You see, you see that? Let me go. Let me go to a. Look at that. You see that chart now? Look at that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it? Everybody's hoping for a new bull run over here. And this is going to go up for one last wave. Look at this monthly bearish divergence. That's monthly bearish, guys. That's monthly bearish divergence. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. So right here, you see from the third wave peak to this wave is bearish divergence. And look at this, guys. Look at these stochastics RSI. Okay, on the monthly. Look at down here. Look how high that is, and it's gone sideways. It's that's so bearish, man. That's unbelievable. We're the bull market. I'm thinking the monthly stochastics RSI is getting up to oversold territory, and the total two has gone sideways. Does that make sense, man? Tire market is following the fib sequence. A lot of parts are going to get broken. We will be waiting for hyperinflation to fuel the next real leg up. Yeah, once we have hyperinflation, these assets will go up crazy. If you take a look at Venezuela's charts, who was it that had hyperinflation? Was it Venezuela had hyperinflation? I think Venezuela did. Like, if you go look at Venezuela's charts, right? When it happened, they went up. I mean, they just blasted up. But the problem is that if the hyperinflation gets so bad, it might not be worth it. So, like, let's say Bitcoin goes from 30K to like 500,000. Well, then you sell your Bitcoin, you get $500,000 of $500,000 cash. $500,000 only buys you, a small house as an example. And you're like, how is it? You know what I'm saying? Can you hear me okay, man? Let me see here. Only 6 are watching. Yeah, I gotta figure out my live stream process, man. So figure out what's wrong with my system. Maybe I need to check it out. I'll check it out on my phone again. Just to check it out. I'll check it out. Yeah, man. Let me reinvestigate this whole situation with the live stream, guys. Figure out what exactly is going on. I mean, I have a good microphone.